In this week's video, I want to share something that's very personal to me, as well as many of the top financial advisors and top entrepreneurs out there. The one thing that they're doing, it's kind of like a secret weapon that accelerates our collective success even more, and it's something you can begin implementing tomorrow morning without much effort at all. I'm John Bowen, CEO of CG Worldwide, and I want to share with you this one secret that will change your life. Stay tuned. Your clients, your future clients, your family, and you will thank me.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.
Okay, we found it. Now, what is it? Well, what we found, and this is so important, is we found that there is a critical link between personal development and professional success. Okay, personal development and professional success. And where this comes about is so often, very few of us as financial advisors, entrepreneurs, really as individuals, are living life to our full potential. And if we're going to do that, we've got to make some changes. And this one secret I'm going to share with you can really do it. See, how can you as a financial advisor succeed at a very high level? Okay, you want to be super successful helping people, change their lives so that they can achieve all that's important to them, your clients. And at the same time, what you want to do is be able to maintain a healthy and really have some harmony, that balance in your life. And what I want you to be able to do is wake up each and every morning as if it were Christmas. Now, this is something, quite honestly, that, I don't know how you feel about Christmas, and if that's not your holiday, whatever your best morning is. I just have so many fond memories of Christmas with my family. That I want you to be thinking about whatever that best day was. And if you could get up that morning and have every morning like that, well, I'm going to share with you a process that you can do. And this comes from a good friend. I'm going to introduce him after. I'm going to give him full attribution. So you got to stay here and go through the whole process with me. But actually, let me mention his name, Hal Elrod. Hal is a good friend. He's a unbelievably talented individual, young person who is out there making a huge difference, New York Times bestseller, just really making a big difference on this one success. And it was something that I was doing already, but he helped put framing around it, and I've shared it with our top financial advisors, and many of them are taking it and running with it. I've shared it with, I'll give you the link below, of an interview I did with Hal for our entrepreneurial audience, and it was just, it's amazing the difference it can make. And what the process of getting each and every day to be that Christmas morning, just like Christmas morning, whatever your best morning is to go ahead and use the acronym SAVERS. These are the lifesavers. Let me walk through. So you're going to schedule each morning to get up and have a moment of silence. It doesn't have to be meditation or anything like that. Many people decide to do that, but just a moment of reflection. So the S is for silence. The second thing you want to incorporate in your morning ritual is affirmations. And when we talk about affirmations, what we're talking about is, not chants or anything like this. What we're talking about is getting very clear on the positive aspects of yourself and those around you and the difference you're making. And this can be very huge because so often out there in life, there's so many negative things. So silence, affirmation, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and review, the visualization. Sometimes I get caught up and I think of it as goals, but it's the results that you're going to have at the end of achieving your goals. So every morning, I'm reviewing 5 key drivers of success I have for both my business and personal life, and really thinking through what a difference that life's going to be. And I'm visualizing that I'm already there. So we go from visualization and we take it and we incorporate exercise. Now, exercise is so important. We've got to have high energy to be able to do all the things that we do. I don't know about you. I have some good friends who love exercise. I'd be the first one, if there was a pill to get rid of having to do exercise, I would do it in a second. But we don't need to do hours and hours of exercise. We have to do intense. If you have the money, and most of you do, if you're watching this, you probably have the money, hire a trainer if you're like me. I have a trainer come over 2 or 3 times a week. I also have, when I'm traveling, I use this, download the app, the 7-minute app. It's a great workout. Put together whatever routine you have that will make sure that you do it so you maintain that momentum. You've got to have that energy to really make a difference, both personally and professionally. The next is reading. And in all of this, you're doing first thing in the morning. And I schedule between 5 and 6 to do, really 6:30, to get all this done. And one of my goals is during the course of every day to do 1 hour of reading or watching videos. I've got a lot of educational videos as well. So I am prolific at doing this. And I look at this is one of the most inexpensive ways of learning and accelerating my success, is learning from some of the top people in the world. They're making it available to you. Whatever programs you're in, make sure that you take advantage and have a routine, because what happens is we're all so busy doing it in our business that we don't take time to work on ourselves. And this is where that personal development, so that we can be successful both in business and in life, make a huge difference. And what we find is most of us can pull that covers over in the morning. You can pull your covers over and stay in bed a lot longer. As entrepreneurs, as financial advisors, we have much more flexibility. By setting a routine, I get up every morning at 5 a.m. Why? It is a time that there's a lot of silence around my house. There's a lot of silence around all the electronic stuff I'm doing. And I can take advantage of what Hal calls savers. It is extremely powerful. You can do the same. Now I'm going to recommend, we have a link down below on The Miracle Morning. This is a great book. It's a really easy book that you can go ahead and I encourage you to read it, whether you do it on Kindle or you buy it and have a physical book. It's a great book to do, and it will share Hal's story, because he almost died. And to recover and to really be great at what he did is he created this miracle morning routine, ritual, and he's just been so powerful at doing this over and over, sharing it. And I've been with him a number of times. I also had the privilege of interviewing him, and we'll have the link below too for AESNation.com. This is my podcast I do for entrepreneurs outside of the financial services industry. Now you can listen to it as a financial advisor, but it's really a broad base of entrepreneurs, and it's really a virtual mastermind group that we're sharing. And Hal has an extremely powerful interview. See, it's oftentimes the simplest things that can accelerate our success more, and we're all looking for the silver bullet. It doesn't exist. You know that if you're watching this video. But what you do know is that you're capable of a lot more. One of the things that we do for everyone who is watching our weekly videos, the CEG Advisor Edge, where we're sharing, not only these insights, but it's all about getting results, is that we make available, if you have a good solid foundation in your practice, netting over $200,000, we make available for you a complimentary consultation, the best year ever consultation, where we'll take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what are the gaps, and what would we do, knowing everything we've had the privilege of studying so many tens of thousands of advisors empirically, anecdotally, rolling up our sleeves, working with some of the most successful advisors in the country. What would be the 3 things we would do to accelerate your success even more? go ahead and click on the link. You can schedule the meeting. It will be invaluable. In addition to that, we'll also show you whether or not in a return on investment calculation, whether we're the right ones as a coaching organization to accelerate too, because we recognize we're not right for everyone. Now, if you're watching this anywhere else other than at CEG, on iTunes or Stitcher as a podcast or on YouTube, make sure to go back to CEG Worldwide. It's where all the goodies are, the ebooks and all the free things and all the links so that you can get everything important. Your clients, your future clients, your family, they're counting on you to execute on these. Go out and make a difference. You're going to be so glad you did. Wish you the best of success.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.